Before I start, I want to tell you that I'm using Survival Horror Network's playthrough because Outplayed was bugging and I couldn't record mine. I have played Whistleblower, this was going to be my 6th time. Sadly, I didn't get it on camera, so yeah.
Park. I thought you were just a software guy.
You're Wayland Park, aren't you?
Wayland, hurry up, they're waiting on you.
They've got Gluskin out of his cell.
Park.
Finally.
The game hasn't even started yet and everything feels so plastic and rigid. Look at the walking animation of this guy. In this scene, I don't want you to pay attention to Eddie Gluskin, I want you to pay attention to the soldier behind him. Look at the fucking move he pulls off. When it comes to linear games, scripting is inevitable. The developers are the puppeteers and the game is the puppet.
Say, I'm a goofy. I love...
Here's an example. The War Rider is all powerful, unstoppable and unhuman. Unless of course you are the main character, then the War Rider moves at walking speed and does as much damage as a light tap on the shoulder. Now, how exactly did you end up here? Let's rewind a bit.
It's rewind time.
We work as a software engineer. We do whatever the fuck a software engineer does. That does not matter. What you need to know is that you are smart. So smart actually that you figured out that a borrowed laptop, a firewall patch and an onion router would be enough to fool the world's leading security company.
Now dumb enough to think that a borrowed laptop, onion router, and firewall patch would be enough to fool the world's leading supplier of biometric security. Stupid, Mr. Park. More than stupid. In fact, that was crazy. I'm afraid we're going to have you committed.
Everyone and everything in this game makes stupid decisions. This dipshit blew the whistle at work. Why? That's not even necessary for the game. All of this would have gone down with or without Wayland sending out a message. He could have blown the whistle from somewhere else for all we know. Miles would have still shown up for the main game. But they just did not have the balls to let you play as an inmate. Now of course all of this can be excused by Wayland just being dumb. And I accept that. I do. But the problem is that the game uses this excuse way too fucking often. For example, the first villain you face, besides the Wall Rider, is Frank Manera. He's a cannibal and where the fuck did he get a buzzsaw from? Never mind, we're moving off topic. I want you to observe the scene. What do you see, besides the cheap jump scare? What do you get from it?
You stay there and cook.
Hello boss, I reviewed the script for the cutscene with Manera and we have him hold a pace sour to the player, and how could we possibly explain Wayland surviving that?
Just have him not.
What?
Yeah, just have him not kill you.
But wouldn't that break immersion?
Goblin, read this here. Tell me, what does it say?
It says manager.
And what does yours say?
Employee.
And what does that mean?
I'm your bitch and I should finish the cutscene.
Wonderful, now go back to work.
I do not like how much the developers protect you in this game. This cannibalistic maniac had a saw to your face and he decided to not kill you because why? Because why would he? You are the protagonist after all. Even if something bad happens to you, it does not matter. Genuinely does not matter. They broke your fucking leg. And you still outrun Eddie Gluskin. I have a specific problem with Eddie Gluskin's part of the game. When I first played through Whistleblower, I didn't pay too much attention to the surroundings. Yes, they were there, but they were just a playground, a setback in which Eddie chases you. Now, I want you to pay some attention to detail and then answer me this question. That's right, all of this is supposed to have happened overnight. When did Gluskin get his suit? When did he prepare for all of this shit? When did he gain a reputation? Hell, when did he kill all of these fucking people? I'd argue a set of 2 victims would have taken him more than 1 day. Let's not forget he plays surgeon with them. In my opinion, while doing this whole segment with Gluskin, the developers forgot the setting. They forgot that all of this bullshit was taking place overnight. And of course Chris had to appear too because like why not? Red Barrels just couldn't resist not putting him in the game, I guess. He's probably fit to run super marathons at this point. I mean, he runs all fucking night after Miles, Wayland and some other randoms. I have nothing to say. This is just a cool scene. Good job, Red Barrels. This too is also cool. Good job again, Red Barrels. Why is this guy still here? He shows up a total of 3 times in the game. Once when they caught you, once to break the radio, and once in the end. Why? Doesn't he have bigger issues? I mean, hell, what path is this guy even taking to navigate the asylum safely? Does he just teleport like Chris? The answer is obviously yes. Miles and Waylon are always taking what seems like the only way out. But I don't know, maybe he found another way to safely move around with all of this shit happening. Why is this dude putting such a great emphasis on Waylon for blowing the whistle? Again, all of this would have went down with or without Waylon running his mouth. I mean, dude, with all of this shit happening, this might be the biggest fuck up of the 21st century in the Outlast universe, of course. This game takes place around the 2010s. Some crazy fuck controlling an unstoppable ghost of nanomachines might one up 9/11. Well, about the ending, it is certainly better than the one of the base game. It's still full of bullshit, but at least it gives you something. The Wall Rider controlled by Miles saves you, which is, well, I don't know, it happens, I guess. The DLC was alright, it's playable, I guess, it's a game. Yeah, it is a video game. 3.1 out of 10.